Hey guys, so what we've got here is a stock with 5.26 million in volume today. Average volume is 120. According to Trade Ideas, the relative volume is only 1.49. Float's 10.65 mil. Short float is pretty high at 16%. It's a USA stock, which is good. I don't really see any specific news. Just as it has momentum trading interests, giving traders opportunity. Apparently, it still burns cash and reports steep net losses. It holds about 185 million in cash and modest long-term debt, giving the company a sizable financial runway. So, no specific news. It has a lot of cash. It has some long-term debt, but it's still burning through cash. This is how I would take the trade. If it breaks 13.35, we're in, because we've got room to $20 as of April 23rd of this year. It jumped all the way up to 20, got pushed back down. Yeah. We have light resistance here, I want to say. Right there, there's a little bit of resistance, so maybe partial off at 15. Oh, wow. It's coming through fast. Momentum. Because we do have ourselves a mini range. Do we get in right here? That's the question. Do you get in at 12.41? That's the question. I mean, what had happened? We took back VWAP. Now we're surpassing VWAP. I mean, sometimes when we reclaim VWAP, we take it all the way up. I can't get in on limit order here. I have to get in. The reason I wouldn't is because this right here is only 8%. What we talk about in the videos is we need at least 10% there.
Oh, that coffee's strong. Yo, guys, the question is, do we get in on this if it decides to break out of 12.41? We had huge rejection. Actually, the highest volume of the day, guys. Let's observe this. Highest volume of the day was a rejection off of 13.35. Wow. High volume here. We had really high rejection off of 12.41. If it holds, maybe. I'd probably need to see it hold. Oh, I'm not in because we're in the latter half, in the latter quarter of this candle forming. Only 1 minute left, and it needs all this. It has already high volume. Wow, already some of the highest volume of the day. Volume's really high, guys. This could break. It's already really overextended. Only 20 seconds left in the candle. If it does break, it's only going to go up a little bit. I'm not too impressed. You see, if it breaks right now, how high is it going to go with only 10 seconds left on this candle? With resistance so close, this is a small trade, to be honest. This is our lowest size trade, and it got rejected. Mm, does this break, guys? Do we get in before the break? That volume was the highest of the morning. This is giving me indication, this volume right here is giving me indication that there is a lot of buying pressure at this level. And so why would they buy at this level? Why would they buy only at 11.50 to sell at 12.50? Wouldn't they want to take it up? So we want to see is micro consolidation. Let's talk about our last book. Michael Norman, How to Trade the Breakout. We're looking for micro consolidation joined with high volume at the breakout. Ugh. Trade the edges of the range, not the middle. Broken resistance become new support. There's trend lines. Entering the pullback. We understand the psychological. Trading gaps into demand. Yep. It's all stuff we know. Ah. Guys, DFNS has just popped up on my scanner. It is up 53% after hours, pre-market. It is currently creating new highs. Higher highs, higher lows, uptrend. It's got 8 million in volume, 88 relative volume. I wonder why it's not popping up because it's already past 22, but it's close. Mm. Close to the 50 MA. If it breaks the 50 MA, guys, set up an alert here. Oh, guys. Hi, guys. Wow. So if we break 22.51, we will make this trade. But what we're missing here is momentum. Not too impressed with this. LWVR, fiery. This is our stock of the morning. Ooh, it's looking like, look, this is exactly what we're looking for, guys. Micro consolidation underneath an area of resistance. Right here, we have micro consolidation. So why hasn't this thing been pushed down yet if we're so close to resistance? This is literally creating a micro channel that Michael Norman had discussed in the book. You can check that video out. I released it. It's How to Trade the Breakout by Michael Norman. We see here a micro range right underneath resistance. Makes you question why haven't the bears pushed this one down already? Why is this holding a particular level? Could make you think that it wants to pass through this area of resistance. Either this thing breaks out or it's going to get very strongly rejected. This may be a forces of a trade if I decide to take this. I'm not seeing enough momentum by the buyers. The buyers aren't convincing. This is just range activity. And if I buy up here, let's say what, stop loss right here. We could get a 2.24. Do we break, guys? I'm not feeling strong about this at all. I'm really not. Volume's low. Um, yeah, volume's low. Buyers are not convincing me here at all. Personally, maybe volume's coming in. We still have a minute and a half left in the trade. Do we trade this breakout, guys? 12.39 is being held. 12.35, 12.4. 12.4 is not being held, guys. I don't see that happening. This is time and sales. Very important. Time and sales is showing me that 12.25, 12.28, 12.26, 12.27, 12.27, 12.25. I want to see 12.41 being held as an area of support. That's not happening here. 12.25 again. 12.3. 3.5 being bought. No trade here. Attempted breakout. Didn't work. Most likely going to get rejected hard. Unless the Bulls want to attempt again and the Bears give us the opportunity. Oh shit. Is it breaking? 12.47 just got bought. Getting pushed down. This thing is having a hard time breaking, huh? 12.34. It doesn't really look like 12.41 is being held. 1,000 shares of 12.32 was bought. 12.26, 12.24. I'm considering buying, guys. This is going to get heavily rejected. Bulls' failed attempt at a breakout is usually followed by a strong rejection. If we continue to hold, then you ask the question, why are we holding right underneath an area of resistance? Potentially mean that a breakout is imminent. We're forming higher lows here, settle higher highs. Holy shit. LVWR is moving up. Relative volume isn't crazy. It does have range. Not that impressed. This is holding VWAP. We got 50 MA. We've got several levels of resistance. Oh, shoot. Look at that, guys. Are we breaking? 12.48, 12.49. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Where'd you fill me in at? 12.67? Where'd you fill me? 12.62. Oh, wow. This is looking to be a failed breakout. In other words, get out as fast as you can before this shit plummets, right? This thing looks like it is about to make a turn, guys. I'm out. No, bruv, don't do that to me. I'm all out. Maybe what, down, yeah, 28 bucks. Not surprised. Failed breakout. That's fine, guys. It happens. Um, Not everyone's a winner. As long as we're learning from each trade to improve. As long as we're learning, guys, we get out fast. Look at the amount of volume on this rejection, though. Huge area of rejection, guys. Sellers do not want this to go past the area of 12.49. They do not want that passed. Sheesh. So right now we're studying a book on breakouts, and that's what a failed breakout looks like, guys. With the amount of volume there, this tells me that smart money is involved. It tells me that smart money does not want to take this thing past 12.4. They've got some type of agenda here, but the point is, this was a failed breakout. There's a few characteristics. We have a long upper wick at the breakout point, getting rejected and closing below the breakout at high volume. The high volume is indicative of a few things. There's a lot of sellers there at that level. And the fact that it was the highest, essentially the highest of the day, 148. Yeah, it was the highest rejection of the day. That means that smart money is most likely involved there and they're not looking to take that any higher. Something that I did there that was good was I used my minimum amount. I felt that this was a bit of a force trade. Few things here that made this a force. One, we're getting really close to resistance. We've only got what, about 7% here from the break of that breakout to the high of the pre-market. It means that we have a lot of resistance very close by. In other words, if this thing breaks anything, it's going to be met with resistance very soon. So that's a much faster scalp. We're not making new highs. There's a little bit less risk reward available here for us. So we put in less money in that case. The other thing here I probably could have noticed was price action sucks. Does this break? Does it break and does it keep going after the break? Is the question. I love my hair. Oh, it's breaking, huh? It's breaking. Whatever volume. Oh, it's breaking and it's actually getting taken up all the way to the previous high. Wow. It's breaking good. Even even when we had the highest volume rejection of the morning, we still break. It happens. Smart money's gonna do what smart money wants. They're gonna take this exactly where they want regardless. Question is, do we get in at 13.35? Ugh. Nice breakout. Very nice breakout. We're 10 minutes before market open. We're right underneath resistance. To get in right now would be anticipating, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, it makes me want to anticipate the breakout considering how strong the move up to and how strong that breakout was. And we're holding. I just can't see how such a strong move wouldn't get followed through. I just failed to. If it breaks 13.12, I'm in. I'm gonna get in right before so this is a little pullback. This is profit taking. Very normal behavior after such a big breakout. What we would like to see here is small volume selling, meaning people are just taking profit. We'd like to see a hammer candle, meaning that buyers are rejecting the seller's bids or the seller's ask for lower prices. Mm. Actually, yeah, I'm deciding against taking this trade, guys. Not until it breaks out. Oh, I got in. What did it fill me on? 13.45? I'll take it. We're stop here, guys. Nope. Whoa. Come on. Are you shitting? Guys, what's going on here? Is this seriously not going to follow through? Seriously? You just you're just going to allow yourself to get utterly rejected like that? Seriously? What's going on here? I'm all out for a little loss. I respected my stop loss, guys. We saw a huge rejection off of highs. Don't really want to play with that. Not too impressed with this type of movement that we have. A lot of fearfulness from from the buyers. Fuck, I just don't want to get in. There's no setup here. This thing looks like it's freaking breaking like crazy. So is this our mini range or what? Holy shit. I feel like we just keep missing these good moves. A little frustrating, no? This thing likes to like act like it's pushing through. It's probably because the amount of float. 10 million in float. These are usually how these things move. But it likes to push through and like give you a feeling that it's really breaking out strong, but then it just comes down and gets rejected. Market's open, guys. Well, um, oh fuck. That thing goes up all the way right to the high. Wow. This sucks. I'm in on DFNS. Looks like it's gonna halt. I'm in on 3,000 bucks. Hey, 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 nah, even kill, bro. Even kill. Love it. This was an ORB on DFNS. It's not even on my scanners. That's crazy. You know why? Because it's past 20 bucks. Mm. Oh, maybe we're okay with stocks up to 30. Fine. Fuck. So what do we trade here, guys? This is already up on the green. We're going to think about managing this in a second, but I want us to know how this formed up. DFNS, we've got immense relative volume, 604. It's defense company. That's a buzzword. There's no specific news, but what we can look at is the chart. So what do we have on the chart here, guys? We have room up to 27, which is the EMA 50. And then if it gets past that EMA 50, guys, it is going to run to the 100 MA. I mean, this thing hasn't had a big green day in a while. It gapped up as of recent. I can probably expect this to go to 27, and that's that. I wouldn't expect that to go any higher. Because we do have some resistance at 29. But let's see how this formed in my exact position. So what are we looking for here? What's my position? 22, we'll keep it there. Mini range, right? Mini range. I'll use that as the range. I got in at the breakout of the high of the pre-market. Boom. Well, this is exactly what we want to see. As soon as it breaks out, it shoots up with momentum. So how are we going to handle this is the question. This thing halted probably about 2 minutes ago. If you go to Trade Ideas, there's a halt scanner. DFNS halted at 9:32. So at 9:37:07, it will open up. That gives us a couple minutes to talk about this. When it does open up, if it has gapped up, I'm taking 50% off the table. If it has gapped down, I'm taking 100% off the table. Sometimes so let's say it gaps down into this level, I'd probably ante up because there's some imbalance between buyers and sellers. If it gaps up, I'm taking money off the table 50%. Okay? Where's my stop loss here? I wouldn't go below here. I'll have a sell limit for no, we just gotta wait until this opens. I would like this to go to 26. I would like my full position to go to 26, and then we'll break out of 26 as well. If it gaps up, guys, I'm taking 50%. If it gaps down, I'll probably ante up to see how it does at this level of support. Because we've got the relative volume, we've got the low float. If this thing opens, whoa, I took 50% off the table. This thing freaking spiked, guys. What the fuck? What's going on? Wow. I'm 100% out at, wow. If this thing spikes up, I'm taking an, what the fuck? This thing is going ape. Ape. What is up with this? This thing needs to continue going up. I'm going to take 25% off. I'm going to take 10%. Oh, this probably because of the fucking spread, no? Oh, the spread is crazy, guys. The spread's insane. What is it's not gonna take? I have a limit to sell. Took fourth. This is fantastic. I'm just gonna let this shit ride. And I'm just gonna have a moving. The thing is with these such if this spikes, I'm taking 50% off more. I want this to go to. Yep, I'll take 10%. Come on, just fly through, bruv. Hit it. 30 seconds left on this candle. It looks like the bulls are in control. Did this halt again? I'm taking. How much do we have in? Close at its high. No, we stay. We stay, guys. Close at its high. That's such a strong bullish signal. This thing was probably going to gap up even more. And it did. Look. 3, 2, 1. Gap. Boom. That's how you make money. Chill, chill. I'm going to update that. So how do we play this? Second gap, statistically speaking, it goes from a 50% chance of going in our direction, probably no, it's like instead of 65%, probably down to 45-50% chance of going in our direction. I am going to take 50% off at the open, depending on where the FNS halted at 940. 940. So at 945, guys, let's see how this airs. It's breaking the MA. This could be an opportunity to get in on a little bit lower amount. Where's our MA? Our MA is right there. MA 50. We've got a little bit of resistance in this area. This thing's up 105%. This is my position, guys. OR opening range breakout. It is currently halted at 8:45 or yeah, 8:45 central, 9:45. When it unhalts, we are taking 50% off at market. I may just take everything off the table. This thing has moved up already a lot, guys. It may flush, and I would really like to keep the profits that I have. All right, let's get ready to activate this. I'm ready to take off either 50 to 100% off the table. Most people would probably be looking to ante up right now since we do have a break of the 50 MA incoming. Oh, took 50% off. That thing is gapping up high. That thing just gapped up really high. Another 50%. Yo. Yo. This thing fucking gapped up 27 to 30. Love it. Gotta love it. Got to love that. Wow. Another halt. Love getting in. Got in at 22, out at 30. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh. Oh, guys. All right. We're currently still in this. We've only got three shares. Um, Probably exited at the halt break. But this is the green is where I entered my position on an opening range breakout. Now we're up, I think 80% since then. This is our second halt since we've been in the position, which we love to see. Excuse me. This shit non halted at 9:45 because of volatility. It should be open by now. Probably gonna be halted until 9:55. This thing is still going up, guys. Holy shit. Is this gonna halt again? Sheesh. Oh, gonna close this out when it opens, guys. Close up. Through 10. This thing is about to open in a minute. Wow, gapped up what twice, 3 times. At this point, we're all out. Oh, I'm all out. Yeah, I don't understand anymore. Got instantly up. 313. Great day today. Great day today, guys. Took 3 trades, 2 losers on the first stock that we were trading this morning, and then my last winner anteed up on an opening range breakout. And we got the best possible scenario. This doesn't happen every day, maybe once every few weeks when we get, or maybe once a week, when we get a stock that just massively halts up several times. Guys, we got in at $22.61. We got out at $35.90 on an opening range breakout. This is the power of momentum trading. This is the power of opening range breakout. If you're right, you can see a move up like this. Let's measure that. 57% move, guys. One of those is all you need for the week, and you're chilling. I'm gonna do a review of my trades today in a video. I'm also gonna release a lesson video of a book that we're reading, and hope y'all learned something new today, guys. Bye.